He's been the go-to guy. 9 receiving touchdowns this year. Boston, that leads the league. Pressure off the edge, and it's intercepted. D'Angelo Ponds roll out the big red carpet. Touchdown, Indiana.
And this was amazing. I think UW's trying to throw a double pass. Pond says, whatever you're trying to do, I can do better. Catches it off the tip all the way to the house. And this place has gone absolutely off. And he's doing a little ditty.
After they gave up just 7 in the first 5. Rodgers with pressure in his face, cuts it loose. And it's picked again. Pond's got another.
Matchup we've talked about a lot in advance of this game, Boston versus Ponds. He's on top of him the whole time. He's on top of the route. Watch his eyes the whole time tracking the ball against Washington's most explosive receiver. High point, Boston trying to become a DB and break it away, but Ponds does a better job.
Indiana with pressure coming. Jackson has it picked up. Long throw on a line. It's caught. Omar Cooper. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And B-Town is bubbling over. Back to Jonah Coleman. Coleman breaks through across midfield, a stiff arm, and Coleman is going to get deep into Indiana territory. Finally pushed out at the 20.
First guy never tackles him. It just doesn't happen. Again, like this scheme, instead of going outside zone, they go a little bit more downhill, right from under center. When you go downhill like that, you make it even harder for a very aggressive defensive line. Marcus Burris in now.
They'll hand it off. End around and reaching for the end zone. Giles Jackson is in. And Washington is on the board.
Firm grasp of what's going on out there.
Big moment here for him. 3rd down. Pressure comes and he completes a 1st down throw to Miles Price.
I mean,
Justice Ellison is shy of the goal line. And now it's 2nd and goal, and Indiana will use a timeout.
Timeout, Indiana.
Then Indiana. 17th play of the drive. On the ground, Lawton, and he is short. This part of the field. Can they do it again? 3rd and goal. Jackson gives it, and Lawton is stopped. A stone wall of Huskies has built itself down on the 1-yard line. And now it's 4th down.
And this nice job from Mikel Easting as well, stepping in for Cameron Broussard at the safety spot. And that is a stone wall of stone walls. That is leg drive to a T.
Carson Bruner been dealing with a sprained shoulder, so the bye. And he drills it. So Indiana's going to hit the locker room with the lead, but Washington's going to hit the locker room feeling okay. Jackson to throw. And that's broken up into the air, intercepted. And the tide has turned for the Huskies. What an athletic catch from Jacob Bandez.
And then maybe the best catch of the day from Bandez. You'll see it right here. A little high, there's some contact there, Dixon and the receiver, but the catch and the interception from Bandez. You can argue a little contact early, but the one-handed grab, catch of the day right now. No surprise, his first career interception by the defensive lineman.
He's ripping down an open percentage in the country. Damon Williams keeping it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. What a turn of events.
So Jacob Bandez giving a little fist pump. We said QB run game. Were you thinking it was going to be Indiana? No, it's UW. Very similar to how this game.
Hoping for something to cheer about. Jackson cuts another one loose. A dime right to Miles Price. Back to Ellison. Ellison moving forward. He reaches. Touchdown Hoosiers.
This game is always going to present adversity. How you respond is the key. And this program that is a championship caliber program on a run.
At 11.5 remaining in regulation. A low liner. Price sees a seam. Price across midfield. Crowd can smell it, and Price gets all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, the crowd, to your point, you could smell it. You could hear it now, too. Not wasting any time like he did in the opening punt return of the game. Immediately getting north and south down the sideline, picks up a couple blocks. Here's one block. Here comes a second one, and his athleticism almost goes to the house.
They sprint 3 receivers out to the left. Back to the ground. No, it's the quarterback, Taven Jackson. He kept it, and he scored it. And Taven Jackson, once a Tennessee Volunteer, back home again in Indiana.
Success earlier.
Yeah, I think here in the second half, they flipped him to the wide side of the field in that regard. Come down the seam there to Latu.
And Latu fighting his way down inside the 15 and to the 10.
You know, Red, they've tried to go to this tight end multiple times today. This is the first time they really can spring him down the seam. You feel the loss of Aiden Fisher a little bit there, potentially a linebacker over the linebacker in front of the safety as we see Fisher back on the field.
Pressure coming. Rogers throwing it back. And there's Latu, and he's cut down by Linnell Carr, who may have just saved the touchdown.
Speed ahead. You see him right there at the bottom of the screen. Watch him just react. He stays square, anticipates it the whole time, reads it out.
Try. And that's through. So Washington not done yet. If you were in the class of 67, you have grandchildren in the student section today. That's how special this is.
And it's special for everybody. All the new faces, all the new coaches, all the old fans. And I hope they all take a page from Coach Signetti. And after this game, don't look too far ahead. Enjoy it for today. Find that recliner like he does and kick on back, because that is the first time since, to your point, a long time ago, since there's been a 0 on the right side of that graphic.
We're headed into November, and they've won every game by double digits.